Hi, water sign. Welcome to Bella Luna. I'll be doing your reading for today. So, first and foremost, these are general. They may or may not resonate. Hopefully, they do. And they tend to last for about the week/month ahead. So, just be mindful of that. Okay, bear. But as I picked it up, underneath another card came out, and I'm gonna take it. Rabbit. Okay. So, water sign. This week/month for you guys, where you're coming from in the past is a very, very anxious place where, the bear card talks about spiritual awakening, and that was the first one that wanted to come out for you. And then, almost as a supporting energy, we have the rabbit. So, I'm not too sure what happened, but it feels like something happened in your 3D world, water sign. So either a person, a place, a thing, an event, something happened that triggered this spiritual awakening. And we're always ascending to new levels, right? Think about awakening or enlightenment as a spiral, right? We might repeat the same cycle, but every time we're moving up on the spiral. So whatever this is, it caused you to sort of have a panic. I do want to say like panic attack, if not just a really bad anxiety attack. And it might have just been that you really weren't expecting this to happen. You weren't expecting, that's just what it feels like. It feels like something just hit you out of left field. This could have started in the spring, right? Past, beginning of spring, end of March, where you just had this realization that really rocked your stability, right? And in the present moment, we have Gazelle. So this card for me always talks about letting go. But in particular, the Gazelle to me always sort of looks like it's crying a little bit. And with the setting sun in the background, it's like, um, it's just so strange, water sign, because you have the sun coming out with the bear card, right? This is like waking up in the morning. And then where you are presently is like letting the sun set. So I don't know if you lost someone or someone came into your life, then went out of your life, or if this was a career, a job, a home, a place. But there is a real sense of sadness and letting go. Ah, um, but I think this is necessary for your spiritual awakening, Tarantula Crossroads. So, mirrored in the rabbits card, something from the past is coming up again, and you're going to have to make a decision on how to handle it. And I'm hearing that you've been in this situation before. This is not your first time on this ascension spiral. This is like your fifth or sixth time, right? And Otter, okay. Otter is the overall energy of the reading. So I don't know if you've just been watching someone from a distance. The gazelle card is very quiet, right? Think about gazelles in nature, very stealthy when they have to be. Um, and additionally, when it is paired with the otter card is sort of my stalker card. So I don't know if you've been looking at someone through like a tight lens, but it's like it's almost like the way you've been seeing them isn't actually how they are, right? Because you have all this red, purple, orange, yellow that's really being mirrored in the foundation of the reading. But then the otter, which I do feel like is the person, place, or thing or event that you're looking at, they have blue, yellow, and green, right? So there's something about them that you may have thought they were a lot more I'm just hearing like vicious. Which is, otters can be vicious. I've definitely seen otters be vicious. But I think this person, they're a lot more calm and serene than you think they are. And with the tarantula card, it's almost like you've been projecting um not even a fantasy, just sort of fear. If you're someone, and if you're a water sign, probably you've been really hurt in relationships, especially emotionally, right? it's so sad because people always say water signs are some of the most emotionally manipulative. But the reason for that is because a lot of water signs were so emotionally manipulated in their childhood. So it could be a thing where you're repeating a trauma pattern with someone and you've almost swapped roles, right? Like in the past, you would have been this person, but now you're on the other side of it. So I think there is a lot of like, oh shit moments coming up this week slash month, and the crossroad you're at, it's a tough one because as the reader, what I'm getting is you're at a crossroad between either going through this process again, or you can really move up on the ascension spiral and get to the next level. So there is an opportunity to level up here, but it's gonna start with you. And in particular, I'm just hearing, like with this card in the center, right, Gazelle, letting go of the past. Make sure you're not looking at this person through a past lens, right? I'm almost like I'm in film production, and something about film and, that whole category is we talk about lenses, and you need to do a lens swap sometimes, right? It's almost like you've been trying to shoot this person with like a 35 mil lens, and it's almost like you got to up it, Let's go to a 135 or an 85, or perhaps the focus has been off, right? You just haven't seen this person fully for who they are. But I think you're in the process of doing so. So once you're almost able to set your own fears aside and differentiate between who they really are and who you just expect them to be like, then I think there's going to be a lot more of a calm energy around this relationship, person, workplace, etc. You're going to start to feel a lot safer and really let go of any expectations, which is kind of nice and freeing, right? Um, this might be the first time in your life that you are not projecting onto someone. You're not uh, putting them on a pedestal or making them out to be something they're not. This is the first time in your life, perhaps, that you're just accepting them for who they are and really not only accepting them, but seeing them for who they are, right? And in that way, this sounds really cheesy, but when you can see yourself clearly, you can see others clearly. So there is something in this reading where whatever's happening right now, it's bringing you closer to yourself and who you really are. So I think I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for watching, water sign. I hope something resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.